Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening for coming on our platform, which we call Relationship Matters. Relationship Matter is, as you know, your platform, our platform, where we talk everything to do with relationship with marriage. The aim of the platform is to give some advices that can help us to make our marriage strong and last longer. Now, remember the motto of our platform is three. One, that a successful marriage require hard work. You need to work hard in your marriage for it to last longer. And the second motto, we always say that the successful of a marriage depend on you working on yourself first to become the right person for your spouse. Okay. And the third motto, we always say that the successful marriage depends on you learning to know, to understand, and to love the person that you have found in life. So all in all, you find out that actually everything comes down on you to work hard on yourself before you can accuse your spouse. Usually that is the problem. Now today, we want to talk about something quite, maybe we don't pay too much attention to it, but it's something that very important that will help you, as we say again, that can spouse your relationship to bring more spouse into your marriage and to make it more refreshed, to refresh your relationship. What is that? Is what I call by creating to recreate an atmosphere in your marriage to feel like you are still dating. Okay, so use activities that can make your marriage to feel like you are still dating. That is very important. Why? It's just like a car. You know, when you buy a car or you buy a machine or things like that, a gadget, with time it wears out. Okay, your car, you need to service it all the time to make your car to continue performing as it used to. Anytime you take your car in the MOT to do the service, you find out that the car become like the engine is brand new. Okay, that is servicing, we call it. Marriage is similar to that. It comes a time that you have been in that relationship for 1 year, 2 years, 5, 10, 20 years. You find out that it's becoming too monotonous. It's the same thing over and over. And mostly when you have children, there are a lot of marriages where people say, well, I'm in this marriage because of the children. No, it's not supposed to be so. Marriage is supposed to be an enjoyment for life. That's why for us, the believers, of us who are believers, what the Bible said that we're in that marriage until you die. That's why we call marriage is married age. You married for all your life. Now, why should you be in a place whereby you are not? Therefore, you have to create a situation whereby you keep on enjoying it. Okay. So today we have to talk about the ways that you can do to make that you are still dating in that marriage. Now, there are simple things that you know, maybe you are taking them for granted, but those are the things that you have to understand. What are those things? Remember when you were dating, when you started with your spouse, you were still boyfriend and girlfriend. What are the things you were doing to woo the heart of your spouse? Do you remember those things? Think 1 minute. What are those things? They are simple. The first thing you used to do when you are dating with your man, when you are trying to win the heart of your girlfriend or girlfriend, when you wanted to impress your boyfriend, what were you doing? You were giving gifts to your spouse. Am I right? Yes. You are surprising your spouse with gifts. We talked about this thing before, but those are the things that you can do to do as if you are still dating. Time to time, when you bring a gift to your spouse, what you are doing, you are making to woo her heart or his heart, your husband or your wife. This is it. Because gift, no matter how old you are, anytime you see somebody giving you a gift, it always touches your heart. You feel appreciated. Am I right? So the same thing, remember when you were dating, you were doing those things regularly. You when you are meeting your boyfriend, you bring, oh, look, this is what I have for you. You say, oh, this is what you have for me. Yes. You say it create, you are renewing, you are servicing your marriage. So many a time we take this thing for granted, but those things count a lot. So I advise you, If you want to refresh your marriage, your relationship, learn to be doing that all the time, okay, time to time. It does not need to be too expensive. Anything of a surprise, because relationship is about surprise. Because if you already know what will happen, everything is predictable. It loses his freshness, it loses his romance. You already know, oh, this what will happen, this what will. There is an element of surprise. That's where everybody like it. You like it, you enjoy it, because there's an element of surprise there. Okay. So the first thing is do that all the time. The second thing, remember when you are dating, there's something you are doing. What is it you are doing? You are doing what they call by having a date. Okay. Dating. That was even the key. Have you forgotten when you were looking for that girlfriend? You say, "Oh, I want this girlfriend. Oh, I have this boyfriend. Is my boyfriend." There is something you were doing. You were dating. You were going on date. You were booking a time that, oh, on this Saturday I'm taking you. There is a concert there, or I'm taking you. There is a one of our friend has a birthday party, or one of this. You say you were dating. You were going for a date. Why is so important? It's so important because staying in the same environment can become, I say again, monotonous. But remember, just when you go to a different environment, time to time, book a date, book a table, go to a restaurant, or go to a different place, you find out that it creates a different feeling between two of you. And the old man, you see, when you say always together, they enjoy each other, try to study their lifestyle, you find out that they do that a lot. They go out a lot. They go out a lot. Maybe once a month, they go out. They go to a dinner. They go to a restaurant. They go to a cinema, things like that. So when they do that, do you know why they do that? They do that to refreshen their marriage. They do that so that they can break the monotony. Stay in the same house over and over, it just loses its feelings. So therefore, make sure if you want to bring more romance to create your marriage as you're still dating, make a date, create a date in your diary, find a date that, okay, on the Saturday, on the Friday, or any day, you go out. Now, when you have children, make an arrangement. You have maybe friends who can take care of your child, your children, or maybe a nanny or anybody can. You can say, okay, take care of our children. On this day, we are going somewhere, me and my wife, me and my husband. Very important. When you come out of that environment of your house, you find out that even your mind will change. The way you relate to your partner will change. Just imagine you sitting down in the restaurant, you see other couple around, people are holding hands, they are talking, they are laughing. Two of you also are sitting somewhere. Also, you are having your meal there. You have a drink. You are eating together. It's so beautiful. You see, you're refreshing your marriage. At the go, you forget all the things that you are maybe fighting in the house or things like that. Then you open up your heart. You recreate that atmosphere where you were still dating. Very, very important, my brother, my sister. You are listening to me. These are the things that can make your marriage more enjoyable. The third thing you can do, which we call by flirting. Okay, flirting. What is flirting? Flirting is simply behaving in the way I thought if you were sexually attracted to your spouse, to your partner. That's a flirting. Okay, so you are behaving in the way that you are playing, you are doing things to be attracted by somebody else. That's a flirting. Now remember, when you were still dating, you were doing this a lot. You were flirting, the two of you. Am I right? Yes. When you see your boyfriend, when you see your girlfriend, how you were doing things, everything. Now, flirting, as you behave in flirting, you are talking, you are using sexy words. It's not a dirty word. We call it dirty talks. They are not dirty talks when you are two of you, husband and wife or boyfriend and girls. Those are the things that makes you fall in love with your partner. Yes, now you have been married for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, but flirting comes at the center that will maintain your marriage. How do you do it? It's so simple. For instance, during the day, you are talking the language, a sexy language. You try to appreciate the body of your partner in the plain language. Remember, for us, the believer, we always think, oh, no, you don't need to talk like that. But let me tell you, I believe in the Bible. I believe in the word of God. There is a book in the Bible for us who be or a believer, the book of Ecclesiastes. Read that book. It's talking about relationship, sexual relationship. Read it very well. You will understand that the wisdom of Solomon, we're talking about to appreciate the women, things like that. Now, it's in the Bible. Actually, it's the center of the Bible. If you open it, it's at the center of the Bible. Why did God put it there? Because God created it to be among husband and wife. Therefore, flirting is very important. How do you do it? Throughout the day, you are talking sexy language towards your partner. The way she looks, the way he looks. You appreciate her body. You appreciate her curve, everything. And you appreciate how, you do your relationship, all of those things. So you plan in talking that way. Very important. What does that do? That recreate, rekindle that feeling atmosphere between the two of you. It makes you to want one another. It makes you to love one another. You are playing, you are touching one another. This is flirting. No matter how old your relationship is, when you begin to bring flirting in that relationship, let me tell you, you fall in love with your partner. And that is a covering on itself, is the age of protection. You are making sure your partner will not be flirting with somebody else outside. Do you know why some people fall into fornication or adultery where they are married? Because there's the lack of flirting in the house. Yes, because there is a lack of flirting in the house. Because when you come from work, I come from work, okay, what happened? We sit down there, have you cooked? Yeah, I've cooked. I've taken care of the children. Yeah, okay. I'm going to work. You say it's too mechanic, it's too too rigid. So what you need to do, you need to go further. You begin to recreate that atmosphere, what you used to do. That's what makes it hard to love you. That's make you to love her because you are flirting. Okay. So therefore, we need to recreate that atmosphere among you and your wife. Don't hide anything. Make it blank. Make it on the table. Say A by A, B by B. Okay. So this is the heart of flirting that can bring that atmosphere of dating as you started. Okay. The next thing you can do, have you observed when you go to the park or you go to the beach or you go to the shopping center, you see a old couple that are just holding hand together. You say, look at these people, they are holding hand together. Holding hand together it shows the closeness of a couple. Because what happens when you see two people are working together, the husband is there, wife is there, they are just working on it. It gives an indication what is going in the house. Maybe it's not all the time, but in most cases, in psychology, they've proven it that when you see people are not holding hand together, there's a lack of that connection. No, in marriage, if you want to rekindle that atmosphere that we are dating still, remember when we are dating? Do you remember again those days how you were walking on the street? You were holding hand together. You hold the hand of your spouse. You come, your man is at the front when you enter the shopping, you enter everywhere. You are always holding hand together. Very important. He allowed the warmness of one's hand to go to the other hand. That's a holding hand together. It means that we are together. Okay, very important. Those are the things you can do, but we take them for granted. So if you can be holding hand together, maybe you are in the park, maybe you are going for a run, then you are holding hand together, you are walking together in the park. It's so nice, it creates a feeling in your heart. You feel that you abandon yourself in the hand of your husband or in your wife, although you have been married for long, but maybe you are not have that time to be holding hand together. And when you begin to be holding hand together, that also can rekindle the atmosphere when you are dating. Just go back to years, see again how you are dating. You are doing a lot of that. Okay. Now, the next thing, which is I think the last one I want to share with you, is sometime when you stay in the same place, in the same environment, it kills the feeling. Because love always needs the element of surprise or wow. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is different. Therefore, in psychology, another thing that can make you to really love your spouse, to really love your partner, is to what I say create an atmosphere to whisk your partner away from your normal bedroom. Now, let me explain. What does that mean? You see, and I'm very blank to you because we're talking about relationship, right? We're talking about something very important that will help your marriage, okay? If you keep on using your bedroom, that's the only place you have your intimate relationship, okay? We're talking about making love in the same bedroom, in the same environment. It become too monotonous, okay? It become something that you do over and over, okay? You know already that how the room looks like. This our bed that it looks like. He sleep here, I sleep here. So it's the same thing. It kills the feeling. Believe you me. So what you need to do, time to time, try to change the environment. Time to time, try to go to a different place altogether. Or maybe in the same city where you are, you can book a hotel room, for instance. In the evening, one of these days, just take your partner for a surprise. So, oh, we are going for it out. We are going out. You go there, you have your eat, you eat together, you whisk away to a different room, spend your night there. You know what that will do? When you enter that room, believe me, your mind will change. It's a different environment, different walls. The bedroom is different. The size of the bedroom is different. The wardrobe, everything is different. You say, wow, that you yourself, it's natural. It just comes from your heart. Wow, you just found out that it's a different world. If you do that, no matter how you have been having problem in your marriage, at that moment the problem will just go away, will just evaporate because it's a new environment. Now, imagine if you take even just changing a city. Maybe you have been in this city, go to a different city. It's a different environment, different atmosphere, everything different. That's where you go. You sleep there with your spouse. It's a different environment. Even the urge of going into sexual intimacy will just catch you because it's completely different. And you find out that if you are doing the same thing over and in the same place, it breaks that relationship. Okay. So that is something I really advise you. You don't need to have a lot of money. It's just a simple, small money you have. Just book a date out. Now, if you have children, again, you can make an arrangement. Somebody can take care of your children for maybe one day. You go away, sleep there, sleep over in a different place. Your mind is refreshed, your thoughts are refreshed, you enjoy your partner more. Okay, men, even that now you feel that you become a hero because it's a different place. You are strong, the adrenaline is flowing. Let me tell you, this is what you keep your marriage. You find out this is the thing you used to do. Remember when you are dating? When you are dating, you used to go to your boyfriend's room, you stay there. You go to your girlfriend's room, you stay there. Or you go to a different place. If you didn't have a place for yourself, you go and book a hotel or things like that. Remember, you used to do these things. Why can't you do them again? You can still do those things again. When you do them, they will solidify your marriage. They will recreate a new atmosphere in your marriage, a new breath in your marriage. It will make you to love one another, even in old age. So this is what I wanted to share with you tonight. Okay. I hope you have gotten something today. If you are not be doing this thing, they are not expensive. You can do them, begin to do them. So what did we talk about? We talk about number one, learn to be giving gift to one another. Number two, go on a date with your husband. Okay. It's no longer your boyfriend now, it's your husband or your wife. Go away, go out. Number three, flirt with your husband. Talk about anything and everything. As Adam and Eve were naked in the garden, talk about those things. They make you to tune in. Number four, learn to be holding hand one another on the day when you go out in the park or things like that. Time to time, very important. And number fifth, whisk away from your usual bedroom. Go and spend the time a night somewhere else. And those are the things that can recharge your marriage, can create an atmosphere as you are still dating. And I hope this thing will help you. So that's we stop here tonight and we see you again next week. Have a blessed evening. Bye bye.